Unleashing Extraordinary, the Nyke Latrice Blueprint for Success Against All Odds. Welcome to an extraordinary journey of inspiration, resilience, and transformative power. Today, we're diving deep into the remarkable story of Nyke Latrice, a woman who has redefined what it means to be a mother, a mentor, and a catalyst for change. Nyke's journey isn't just a tale of personal triumph. It's a blueprint for success that challenges our perceptions and ignites our potential. Nyke Latrice isn't just a single mom who raised successful children. She's a force of nature who, against all odds, nurtured not only a future NFL player, but also a thriving stylist in Nashville. Her story is a testament to the extraordinary impact one person can have when armed with unwavering determination, boundless creativity, and a heart full of love. Now, you might be thinking that's great for her, but how does this apply to me? Well, buckle up because Nyke's journey offers a masterclass in human potential that transcends circumstances and speaks to the very core of what it means to succeed in life. Let's start with a question. Have you ever faced a challenge that seemed insurmountable? A moment when the odds were so stacked against you that giving up seemed like the only logical option. If you're nodding your head, you're in good company. We've all been there. But what if I told you that these very moments are not our limitations, but our launch pads? This is where Nyke's first lesson comes in. The art of seeing possibilities where others see dead ends. When faced with the daunting prospect of college tuition for two children, Nyke didn't just hope for a miracle, she became the miracle. She turned this seemingly insurmountable obstacle into an opportunity for creative problem solving. Imagine for a moment you're a single mother struggling to make ends meet, and you're looking at the cost of not one, but two college educations. It's enough to make anyone's knees buckle. But Nyke, she stood taller. She didn't just find a way, she forged a path where none existed before. This mindset of turning obstacles into opportunities is something we can all apply in our lives. Think about it. How often do we encounter a problem and immediately think, I can't do this? What if instead we channeled our inner Nyke and asked, how can I make this happen? This shift in perspective isn't just powerful, it's revolutionary. Nyke's approach reminds me of a quote by the indomitable Muhammad Ali. Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Nyke explored that power, and in doing so, she didn't just change her world, she redefined it. But Nyke's story doesn't stop at getting her kids to college. No, that was just the opening act. Her second lesson is about the power of holistic support. You see, Nyke didn't just focus on her children's academic success. She nurtured their individual talents and dreams with the precision of a master gardener tending to rare and delicate plants. One child became an NFL player, the other a stylist in Nashville. Two very different paths, both wildly successful. This teaches us the crucial importance of recognizing and fostering unique potential. Too often, we fall into the trap of one size fits all thinking, especially when it comes to success. But Nyke shows us that true success comes from identifying and nurturing individual strengths. Imagine if we applied this principle in our workplaces, our schools, our communities. What if, instead of trying to fit square pegs into round holes, we created environments where each person's unique talents could flourish? The results wouldn't just be impressive, they'd be revolutionary. Now, let's talk about Nyke's third lesson, the importance of community service. Despite her busy life as a single mother raising two ambitious children, Nyke found time to serve her community. And let me tell you, this wasn't just an afterthought, it was an integral part of her parenting philosophy. By involving her children in community service, Nyke taught them a crucial life lesson that true success isn't just about personal achievement, but about lifting others as you rise. This philosophy echoes the words of Marion Wright Edelman, who said, service is the rent we pay for being. It is the very purpose of life, and not something you do in your spare time. Nyke's approach to community service challenges us to rethink our priorities. In our busy lives, it's easy to put service on the back burner, to think of it as something we'll do when we have more time, more money, more resources. But Nyke shows us that service isn't just something we do when we're successful. It's a crucial part of becoming successful. Think about how this could change our communities if we all adopted this mindset. What if we saw community service not as an obligation, but as an opportunity for growth, for connection, for making a real difference? The ripple effects wouldn't just be significant, they'd be transformative. But here's where Nyke's story gets really interesting. She didn't just teach these lessons, she lived them. And in doing so, she exemplified her fourth lesson: the power of leading by example. Nyke didn't just tell her children to work hard, to be resourceful, to serve others. She showed them every day through her actions. She demonstrated what it means to be resilient, creative, and community minded. This is a powerful reminder for all of us in leadership positions, whether we're parents, managers, or community leaders. Our actions speak louder than our words. The people we lead are watching what we do, not just listening to what we say. Nyke's story challenges us to ask ourselves, are we walking our talk? Are we embodying the values we claim to hold dear? Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Some of you might be thinking, yeah, that's all well and good, but Nyke's situation was unique. Her child became an NFL player. Not everyone can do that. And you're right, not everyone will raise an NFL player or a successful stylist. But that's not the point. The point is that Nyke worked with what she had. She didn't wait for perfect circumstances. She didn't make excuses. She took the hand she was dealt and played it masterfully. And that's something we can all do, regardless of our circumstances. This brings us to Nyke's fifth lesson: the importance of resilience and adaptability. Life threw Nyke curveballs, as it does to all of us. But instead of letting these challenges defeat her, she adapted. She found new ways to overcome obstacles. She remained resilient in the face of adversity. In today's rapidly changing world, this ability to adapt and bounce back is more crucial than ever. As the great Bruce Lee once said, be water, my friend. Nyke embodied this philosophy, flowing around obstacles rather than being stopped by them. So, how can we cultivate this kind of resilience in our own lives? It starts with a mindset shift. Instead of seeing challenges as roadblocks, we can view them as opportunities for growth. Instead of asking, why me, when faced with difficulties, we can ask, what can I learn from this? This shift in perspective can make all the difference. But Nyke's story isn't just about personal resilience, it's also about the power of dreams and the importance of nurturing them. This is her sixth lesson. Nyke didn't just encourage her children to dream, she actively helped them pursue those dreams. She created an environment where big aspirations were not just allowed, but expected. This challenges us to think about the environments we're creating, whether in our homes, our workplaces, or our communities. Are we fostering a culture where dreams can thrive? Are we encouraging those around us to aim high and reach for the stars? Imagine if we all took this approach. Imagine if we created spaces where people felt empowered to dream big and supported in pursuing those dreams. The potential for innovation, for progress, for positive change would be limitless. Now, let's talk about Nyke's seventh and perhaps most important lesson: the power of unconditional love and support. Throughout her journey, Nyke's love for her children was the driving force. It was this love that fueled her determination, that inspired her creativity, that gave her the strength to overcome obstacles. This reminds us of the transformative power of love and support. Whether we're parents, mentors, friends, or colleagues, the support we offer others can be life changing. It can give people the courage to pursue their dreams, the resilience to overcome challenges, the confidence to believe in themselves. As the poet Khalil Gibran beautifully put it, work is love made visible. Nyke's work as a mother, as a community servant, as a dream nurturer was indeed love made visible. And it's a powerful reminder of the impact we can all have when we lead with love. So, what can we take away from Nyke's extraordinary journey? How can we apply these lessons in our own lives? First, let's challenge ourselves to see possibilities where others see limitations. When faced with obstacles, let's ask, how can I, instead of saying, I can't? Second, let's commit to nurturing individual potential, whether in our families, our workplaces, or our communities. Let's create environments where unique talents can flourish. Third, let's make service a priority, not an afterthought. Let's look for ways to give back, to lift others as we rise. Fourth, let's lead by example. Let's embody the values we espouse and be the change we want to see in the world. Fifth, let's cultivate resilience and adaptability. Let's view challenges as opportunities for growth and learn to flow around obstacles. Sixth, let's create environments where dreams can thrive. Let's encourage big aspirations and support their pursuit. And finally, let's harness the transformative power of love and support. Let's be that pillar of strength for others, that source of unconditional encouragement. Nyke Latrice's story is more than just an inspiring tale of a single mother's success. It's a roadmap for how we can all live more purposeful, impactful lives. It's a challenge to dream bigger, to love deeper, to serve more generously. As we conclude this talk, I want to leave you with a call to action, a challenge, if you will. I want you to think about one area in your life where you've been playing it safe, one dream you've been putting off, one challenge you've been avoiding. Now, I want you to commit to taking one step towards that dream, towards overcoming that challenge today. Remember, every day presents us with the choice. We can accept the world as it is, or we can work to create the world as it should be. Nyke chose the latter. And her story shows us that when we make that choice, when we commit to growth, to service, to love, we don't just change our own lives, we change the world. So let's be the Nikes of our own stories. Let's be the ones who see possibilities where others see limitations. Let's be the ones who nurture dreams, who serve our communities, who lead with love. Let's be the ones who redefine what's possible. And because here's the truth, the world doesn't just need more success stories, it needs more Nikes. It needs more people who refuse to be defined by their circumstances, who choose to define their circumstances instead. It needs more people who understand that true success isn't just about what you achieve, but about who you become and who you help along the way. So I challenge you, be a Nike in your own life. See the possibilities, nurture the dreams, serve your community, lead with love. And in doing so, you won't just change your life, you'll change the world. Thank you.